the weekly Kentucky Fish and Wildlife Fishing Report, brought to you by the Cain Pole in Southern Hills Plaza.
This is Tom with your fishing report from the Northeast. Things are heating up over on Cave Run Lake. Crappie are still going strong in the upper reaches of the lake and in Beaver Creek. And muskie are starting to pick up. Fish the banks warmed by the morning sun and move often for the muskie. Expect to see those smaller male muskie up first in that shallow water. Also on Cave Run, be cautious of what boat ramps are open and closed before you go due to the higher water. Your best bet really is to call the U.S. Forest Service office for most up-to-date information. The Cave Run Lake tailwaters are up and down with storms and flooding conditions on the lake. This has pushed the majority of the fish into slackwater areas, so we were looking at behind the boat ramp and in the feeder creeks. We've also seen some white bass in the tailwaters are washing in from the lake, so it's real good fishery down here right now. Grayson is a similar story, but for the most part has been back down to manageable water levels. The upper reaches are your best bet for crappie. Fish around standing timber and structure. Trout stocking will continue this month with our Red River Gorge streams getting their first stockings of 2023. East Fork Indian, Middle Fork Red, and Swift Camp Creek all will be stocked this week. All are still under the delayed harvest regulation till the end of the month, so any fish caught will have to be released. If you're looking for a mess of fish to take home with you, your local Finns Lake, Eagle Lake in Round County, Greenbow Lake in Greenup County, or Mill Creek Lake in Powell County Natural Bridge State Park are your best bets for that. That should do it for us. Wherever you go, good luck and stay safe.
This is Jeff Crosby with the Central District Fishing Report. Water temperatures across the district are running in the upper 40s to mid 50s. If you haven't already, remember to purchase your 2023 fishing license. It is March, and it's that time when white bass begin staging in the headwaters of Taylorsville and Harrington Lakes. These white bass can be caught on a variety of lures that imitate minnows or shad, such as inline spinners, jerk baits, small crankbaits, or swim baits are very good baits to use this time of year. Additionally, a few saugeye could be caught in the upper portions of the Salt River above Taylorsville Lake. These fish can be caught on crankbaits or swim baits. Additionally, there's been a few reports of crappie being caught on Taylorsville Lake and Beaver, Bolts, and Elmer Davis Lakes. You can catch these crappie off deep brush piles. Also, a lot of people are catching these fish out in open water in schools. Try your luck using crappie jigs or live minnows. This is also a great time of year to get out and fish for some of the biggest bass of the year. These pre-spawn largemouth are moving up shallow. This could be a great time of year for a memorable catch. Try your luck throwing crankbaits, jerkbaits. Also, jigs or Ned rigs could be very effective this time of year. And finally, don't forget about your local Finns lakes. Many of these lakes have been stocked with trout and catfish. So check out the department's website at fw.ky.gov for a complete list of Finns lakes in your area. So grab a pole, enjoy some great spring fishing, and I hope to see you on the water.